You are not here by accident. You have a huge desire in your heart to become the best version of yourself, and you know it. You have been sensing it for some time now, and it's time to make it happen, my friend. Welcome to your Encouraging Friend podcast. I am your host, Marilyn Serrano. Allow me to be your friend and encourage you to become all that you can possibly be in your personal and professional life so that you can make a difference in your world. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. I've been thinking about something lately that happens very often in our lives, and I strongly believe it's very important to be aware of it. You see, I was having a difficult day about a month ago. Have you ever had one of those days where Murphy's Law just creeps in? For those of you who have never heard of Murphy's Law, it's a law that anything that can go wrong will go wrong. For instance, has it ever happened to you where you are just running late and now you can't find your keys? You search and nothing. You spend about 15 minutes looking for them and they are nowhere to be found. You are just wasting your time. So you finally find them, and as you're walking out of your home, your purse or your bag gets stuck on the handle of the door. Now you are just feeling annoyed. You get in your car and you are ready to start the same playlist you play over and over again. Guilty of that, by the way. And you realize you left your phone inside. Now you have to go back and get it. As you're about to get on the highway, surprise! There is traffic. Seriously. Now you really tell yourself, can anything else go wrong? That is Murphy's Law. Well, that was sort of what was going on with me that day. I am in the car with Oscar and I'm just feeling annoyed and disappointed that day. We had just left Myers and I wanted to bring a cheesecake to my family's house, but the one I wanted was not there. Would you want to get something else, or what would you want to do? Oscar says. I give him short answers. No, I'm good. It's fine. He realizes I put on the Grinch's pants. He then asks, do you rather me stay quiet? Actually, yes, please. I don't want to talk right now. You guys, in that moment, I'm not kidding with you. In that single moment, something interesting happened. Now, I'm a person of faith, and to me, this was a moment that I will always remember. As soon as I said to him, yes, please, I don't want to talk right now, a thought pops into my head right there and then. A thought I will always remember. A thought that was so powerful and life-changing in that very moment. As soon as I said that to him, I feel something in my heart, something in my mind, something so powerful. The thought that came to mind was, the enemy is not going to win. The enemy is not going to win. I quickly grab Oscar's hand, squeeze it with love, and I say to him, I'm sorry, babe. I'm just having a hard day. Please forgive me. I love you. And I say to myself again, the enemy is not going to win. I felt that so deep in my soul. That single moment was very powerful to me. I knew I had to make things right. I knew I had to make peace and now not allow anything or anyone ruin our day. It wouldn't be fair to Oscar, to our kids or our family. It wouldn't be fair to anyone. I had to act, and I had to act quickly. You see, you must take action when the emotions are high and the ideas are strong. You must act. That's okay, he says. I understand. I remember thinking to myself, God is always going to win. You see, it wasn't about the cheesecake. It was about everything else that built up to that point, which made me feel annoyed and upset. And I took it out on those around me. Now, don't get me wrong, I have failed to do this after this happened. In fact, I recently went through this again just a few days ago at the time of this recording. I allowed my emotions to take over me. I couldn't see a clear picture. When something hurts you, everything seems to look blurry. It's like driving in a snowstorm. It's so hard to see. Something's just hit you harder than others. I allowed it to destroy a good time. But I am over it. I chose to let it go. It's hard, you guys. I know it's hard. But I know if you work on it, you can improve. And that is what the evil part of this world doesn't want. The enemy wants you to stay stuck in your relationships, in your finances, in your overall well-being. For you to feel that you are not good enough. For you to choose hate over love. Which is why I want to encourage you today. The next time you find yourself in a situation, whether big or small, that's not going so well between you or someone else, tell yourself, the enemy is not going to win. It's so helpful to be conscious and aware before a situation shows up that you are doing, that you are going to do your best, that you are going to take the high road. Will you make mistakes? Of course. We all do it. You are human. I am human. In the great book it says, in this world you will have trouble, but take heart. You must give yourself grace. Listen to me carefully, you guys. You must give yourself grace. You didn't go on the first day at your job knowing it all. No. You went in there not knowing much, and you grew. You got stronger. You got wiser. You got better. You made mistakes, but you learned. You learned as you made mistakes. Life is a journey filled with obstacles, highs and lows. Life is a journey, not a destination. Don't allow the enemy to win. You have the power within you to hate what is evil and cling to what is good. Hey guys, thanks so much for being with me here today. I hope to see you next week for another episode of Your Encouraging Friend podcast. Please be sure to follow the show and share this message with a friend so they can be encouraged too.